All right. Hey, I have no idea where I'm going with this stream. Maybe do some SEO research or something. And I see that Dennis is actually in chat on Twitch. And I'm just testing if the Streamlabs actually chat works. Seems, I guess it sends message to Twitch as well. Okay, that's good to know if it does. Yeah, yeah, I saw your comment. I'm responding on stream through Streamlabs, which is a OBS wrapper. So I think I sent a message just to Twitch, but not to all channels at once, which I can also do from here. If you receive the message, because I'm not opening every single stream, I can't bother with that. But if you receive the comments on Twitch, then it's all good. So where the hell am I going with this anyway? Could do some SEO research. Could look through something. Oh, okay. I guess you received the comment, yeah. All right, so yeah, I can select which. Oh, accept X. Yeah, accept X. It doesn't send comments directly to. I need to open a different tab for the X comments. But yeah, but YouTube and Twitch, I guess I can send from one panel to both of them at once. All right. Anyway, I have no idea where I'm going with this exact topic, because obviously no one wants to share their SEO ideas right now. I could go through the trackconversions.com. Oh my god, I'm receiving a follower. I guess you secure that desktop audio as well in the... Because I received the feed in the Streamlabs. I think that same sound feeds back to the stream. Oh. Anyway. Okay, so what I was considering doing is one is going through ideas for the domain that's owned by Daniel that maybe I'll work on the project. No idea. But I obviously will not track conversions, was it? Trackconversions.com. The domain has been sold. Good. Good, it's sold. Oh. 3 years. Was anyone doing anything with this domain? Okay. I guess not. Guess no one was doing anything with this domain, so authority score 2. There's backlink. Oh wait. Did this domain already had backlinks? Someone was actually doing something with it. Let's look at it. What's happening here? SEO services, elevate track conversions, dominate Google rankings with our expertise. Oh, so these are just some of the skyrocket your DADR with proven strategies. Oh my god, this is just the spam. It's the uplink. These are the backlink spammers. They're trying to sell you some services by spamming backlinks. Great. Exactly what you want. Buying some shady backlinks so Google can punish you. Anyway, there's 6 backlinks for that site. It doesn't matter at all, but they do exist. Woodworking therapy. Oh yeah, of course we can. I mean, Dennis mentioned on Twitch, and I'm streaming on all platforms. We could do some quick research on woodworking therapy, which is a domain he just bought, which I believe is completely new. But let's do some keyword research. Like, what does woodworking therapy? Therapy. Is there anything like does anything like that exist? Oh my god! Yes, volume. Hey, you got this. It's good. Good. Wait. Let me just let me 870 volume. Okay, 390 US. Sure. Okay. What is this? Is something branded there? Like YouTube. Oh, YouTube. Oh no. I don't actually want to open YouTube. I don't think I want to open YouTube. Do I?
And
Wait, there's a not woodworking therapy, but there's actually a channel called Woodwork Therapy, and that's actually ranking #1 for the my, why did my headset die? What the hell? Give me a sec. Not like I'm using the headset for a microphone, but it died. Okay. So
today's video,
fine. I don't want to listen to that. But anyway, okay. So there's a channel called Woodwork Therapy. So that's actually what's ranking for the woodworking therapy right now. Yeah. It's ranking for that. We're gonna check that site real quick on see it on stream. Okay. So watch us build our products. So it's basically a course or products used in a video. Product reviews? Store? What am I looking at? Honestly, I'm just looking at the website and what am I looking at? Builder, finish, restore. Okay, so just so they're just doing custom work, having videos and store with laser files and swoot signs. What is going on? What? Yeah, but this site is confusing me because I'm. Is this like something like WooCommerce? Why is it so slow? Yeah, I mean, I guess I get it. They're selling like everything and just like seeing what sticks, I guess. But there's a lot of random stuff on this page. But anyway, they have a YouTube channel. That's what's ranking #1 right now for the keywords. So that like the keyword difficulty is 13 because it doesn't actually matter at all. This YouTube channel, you with the direct keyword match, you could probably outrank them over time. Obviously, the channel is not small, but you could probably uh, outrank them anyway. So because actually it's funny because their channel was called Woodwork Therapy, but they're actually Woodwork Therapy, which is the brand name is 20 volume, while the Woodworking Therapy, which doesn't match, is actually 390. So I think you would actually outrank them over time if you just worked a little bit. What people also ask, so psychological benefits of woodwork. Okay, so I actually wanted to look at the site itself. Like, come on, please. Give me this, yeah. Psychological. Oh, medium, please. No. How many times? Wow, I'm already pissed off. Okay, so stress reduction, relaxation. This gives you idea, by the way. Uh, this actually gives you idea for the woodworking and everything because now we're getting on an article which is what people also ask section on Google, like what they're asking, and this is what's it's aligned. It's like psychological and social benefits. So this where you can use some ideas for like what the website could actually like include, and here's the stress reduction relaxation. So yeah, you could launch your ASMR channel on YouTube as well. You could. Oh yeah, I mean this is the cheapest plan they have, and it's like $120. When I was going on the last live stream with Kenny, I actually subscribed during the live stream because had I usually like unsubscribe from them, especially when I was sick. I just unsubscribe from the service because I noticed before for like that I use it like every other month more or less, and then sometimes I don't use it. So I ended up like I don't know, like wasting like probably $500-$600 just on the subscription that I wasn't using. So you're paying like 139, I believe, dollars a month for this one. it's worth it. But if you use it very little, then maybe the Ahrefs cheapest version now for 29 is better. But if you use it a lot, then SEMrush or SEMrush, whatever you want to call it, is cheaper. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna go back to the article a bit because I want like here we have something like stress reduction, relaxation. Something. It's nice to remember the keywords. That boosting self-esteem and confidence. I mean, I assume that's nice if you finish the project. You feel they have accomplished something, right? Boost self-esteem. Gonna write something. Things. Your kidneys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I get it. Yeah, you're just gonna cost a bit, but you can afford it, right? Mindfulness, present moment. Sure, makes sense. Actually, that's really nice about a lot of hobbies. Makes you focus, so you don't lose your finger and stuff. Like you need to be present, so you don't lose them. Yeah, similar like with like mountain biking and stuff. You definitely need to be careful on on a trail, otherwise you might just go down the cliff. Build a sense of accomplishment, purpose. I think that was already similar to the self-esteem and confidence, the sense of accomplishment, but sure. Uh, I'm just gonna write down these ideas just so I can think about, because I think we're more focused on therapy right now than the woodworking. It's just woodworking is part of it. Social connection, community. I think community as well. Yeah, of course. Emotional expression. Outlet to express yourself. Sure. Lifelong learning, cognitive engagement. Sure. I'm not gonna write down. Anyway, this I just gonna went to the article for no reason almost, but it's good to get some ideas for what people actually consider clicking on and what people are browsing. So here we get like, but like this is one of those things with these results for something like this woodworking therapy is like Reddit and other keywords as well. Reddit just ranks very highly, and I actually would like to quickly check what's up with this woodworking as therapy. Oh my god. Okay. Oh yeah, woodworking as therapy 1 year ago. That's actually the post you make on the beginner woodworking as well. You should actually make you should post on Reddit on the under that subreddit, and you could potentially plug in your woodworking therapy at some point, just by for example, if that was even like, I don't know, a directory for people joining there and being able to also post their projects or something. Like just a random idea. You could, if you're become more active in this flash art beginner woodworking, your Twitter post actually makes sense, because this one we saw right now, literally it's just someone's working and he's using the same keywords, like woodworking as therapy. So you could potentially re, you know refurbish your content for Reddit. Okay. How therapy carried me through depression. Oh, nice. Okay. Good. Cognitive behavior therapy, which would teach me thoughts, behaviors, emotions. All right. Where's the woodwork? Plywood. Okay, woodwork. My therapist at the time recommended I pursue woodworking more, seeing that I had naturally started doing that as a form of self-help. I mean, I guess there's always the mental health angle, as I already noted on the. I'm not sure it's like the best angle to just like go all in on, but something. Another YouTube video. Okay, so and that's just this brand keyword. This we're just checking what's on the brand keyword. And clearly what is on this keyword is actually a lot of healing aspects and woodworking as therapy. Joe, like can I reject all, please? No, I can't reject. Oh, okay. Just I never click on these. I don't even realize it just flips the switches. Reject all, save and exit. Okay. Any Twitter comments? No. All right. Yeah, I think that there was an except. I just haven't been using it, so I should probably use it. I don't visit that many sites anyway. Only the usual ones. Um, except when I do something like this, I guess. Okay, so woodworking as therapy. Mike, I'm refined captain. Okay, fast forward. I've been in therapy for a while. Yeah, there's a lot of stories. People just starting doing woodworking because it makes sense that you do like a hobby that's makes you present, I guess, and also getting you slow, gradual sense of accomplishment. Probably a good way to get on the right track. I know that it's similar with yeah, I like these. I like these old school forums. Were really nice back in the day. This is from 2017, so some of them still exist, obviously, but not very common. Yeah. So there's a clear angle where this keyword already ranks for is basically everyone's going through this stress reduction, relaxation, mindfulness, I guess boosting self-esteem. You know, these basically what was in the People Also Ask article on Medium. Um, what I was also okay, facilitate healing. Yeah, but basically there's a lot of so that's an angle for this direct like keyword match. There's obviously an angle you already probably understand through your own experience. And what is this? What type of attention is needed for woodworking occupational therapy? Why woodworking is important for what? What? What are these keywords? Will I even get analysis? I won't, will I? No. I won't get. What is it? But it has no volume, so I don't think it's important, but. Yeah, what has to have to do with. I don't think there's anything related to that. Is there? Woodworking in healthcare, okay. Woodworking as a treatment for traumatic brain injury. Again, no, we're not going into this holistic therapy through woodworking. Where am I going? Where am I going? There's some research, okay. Research also shows that there is often a loss of identity and role loss with an illness, okay, yeah. The process of creating projects and crafts has been proven to increase satisfaction in daily life, as well as one's self-image. Okay. I mean, there's a lot. Yeah, like the whole angle I'm looking at. Yeah, I would definitely search. I would definitely search alternative words as well. I'm just currently a little bit stuck on this woodworking therapy brand keyword for some reason. Actually, I want to look at the first of all. I want to look at these keywords. Just go quickly over. So there's occupational therapy woodwork. Facebook woodwork therapy. Yeah, but these keywords have zero volume, which means they usually have low volume. Doesn't mean they have zero volume, but they have pretty low volume. Woodworking is cheaper than therapy. They're not even asking a question, they're just writing woodwork. Like someone just writing woodworking is cheaper than therapy, and then woodworking is cheaper than therapy sign. What? Uh, I mean, I assume yeah, in the US it's probably cheaper. It's probably yeah, the woodwork is probably cheaper than therapy in the US. I mean, here you actually get some even free therapy sessions if you really have a bad time and stuff. You can like get like 10 free sessions the state, and then you need to go with whatever therapist that is approved for those free. Like basically whoever has joined the free sessions of that program to provide free sessions, which usually are not the best ones, but at least something. Anyway, yeah, I mean, woodworking is cheaper than therapy. I mean, that could be your literally your brand slogan, you know. You could start an association as well. I You should trademark it. Anyway, let's go with the related keywords. I just want to man. Okay, never mind. This is just carpentry, right? That was you were saying I should actually look at carpentry. Let me first. What's the volume? 40K. Okay, therapy. That would be really weird combination. Yeah, it's not even worth looking at. We need woodworking. We really need woodworking. Jesus Christ! Wait. Woodworking. Where can I go with this woodworking? So now we saw therapy stuff. I didn't even write. Yeah, association. So woodworking has 18K volume itself. Woodworking. What am I looking for? Therapy. No. Relaxation. Woodworking stress. I just want to go to the magic tool. Wait a bit. That stress is gonna be wrong. Relax. Okay, can I get any all keywords? Relaxing woodworking videos. Yeah, that's getting closer. Keyword ideas. I could also go to the. I'm just currently trying to think of the what other keywords I could add together with them to. Now this is a problem because the woodworking therapy was obviously really nice. Can I get that anywhere from that keyword specifically? Because Facebook woodwork therapy. Okay, so we had those results. Actually, the most ideas I got for this keyword specifically, because it's completely like random, is these results, and what those results told me is basically that everyone who's currently would be browsing or considering browsing is basically someone who's likely going through some kind of therapy process, and they're just fine, or not even therapy process, but they just find that this hobby is actually really good for relieving stress, improving their mental health, which makes sense. And it's gonna be like woodworking therapy, you know, do it yourself therapy. Hey, yeah, I actually gonna start with I'm just gonna go therapy. Oh God, 100%, 100% keyword difficulty. I mean, I know why, but you're obviously gonna make some money there. Oh, red light therapy. Okay, occupational therapy. But this occupational therapy is such a high volume. I want to. Okay, so physical occupational therapy. Is there anything else there? Nope. Not worth opening that section. Number 9 will not surprise me. Couples therapy. Yeah, sure. Radiators. What do you mean radiator? Oh, okay, radiation cancer. I thought of a different radiator. I'm just checking if I see anything that resembles anything that home therapy. But that's also not gonna be getting any ideas from these high volume keywords. Art therapy. Okay, there's someone at least doing art therapy, because even if I try to include keywords, any. Okay, can I get some woodworking? Okay, but this is gonna be getting the same keywords. What else can I do? Do it yourself. You wanted to check do it yourself, which is a very specific. Yeah, it's the do it yourself red light therapy. It's basically whatever do it yourself couples therapy, do it yourself CBT. So it's whatever people are trying to do on their own to save money in the US. So I don't think you're gonna be like, yeah. You're not gonna be, but you're not gonna be convincing, I guess, people from another type of therapy, perhaps switching. It would be more like you'd probably just be more focusing on specifically the aspects of providing, well, whoever's doing the woodworking, and maybe you're just actually focusing more on like whoever browsing the, as we already checked, for like stress reduction for hobbies and just feeling like maybe even community building or whatever. I think the brand name, you'll just be focused more on those aspects instead of the where you go all in on whatever the woodworking um terms you want to use for projects. Because I don't know, we just went into this woodworking therapy idea because this is what's currently ranking for the brand name, and I don't know if you're actually want to go in the whole therapy idea that it's just really good hobby for people to do for this, or you want to go into some kind of courses or whatever. Because yeah, this do-it-yourself wood therapy 20, 20 volume. I mean 60 global. Apartment therapy best for do-it-yourself wood desks. Yeah, I'm not sure that's relevant. Just a little bit weird keyword. We're gonna check what's up with this do-it-yourself wood therapy. Oh god, no. I already get what they're meaning. Yeah, I think you're basically just branding yourself, and depends on which angle. Are you just using this angle of, you know, woodworking as therapy or meeting my therapist, and you're just promoting, and then you can still promote like the idea of the hobby or whatever, and then you can maybe sell something down the line, or a paid community, for example, whatever it is. And there's clearly interest for the therapy part, the community, the mindfulness, the stress reduction that we checked here. Uh, and the volume is actually pretty nice considering the YouTube channel with a different name. It wasn't named Woodworking Therapy, it was Woodwork Therapy. The volume exists for some reason, so people are definitely browsing, but they're browsing for, seems to be the intent that they're getting is the YouTube channel just because of the name, probably. They click in, and then they just probably click in on some articles about how woodworking is really nice for you. Okay, so yeah, I guess we can stop with this for now because I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere with this. I mean, at least for now, we're probably not gonna get anywhere with this unless we find something cool. I mean, we can also go through this nice track conversions domain a little bit. I mean, I guess could just go a little bit through the track conversions. Okay, so we're just imagining we're researching something for conversions, right? I have no idea what I'm browsing. I'm just like I have a domain, and I'm just considering that I have a domain already. So this is domain driven product like the product research development, whatever. Have trackconversions.com, right? What am I doing with this? I check SEMrush for track conversions. I got 30 US volume. Nice. And what we get in the keyword ideas is just what the hell is this? Okay, let's check what we get. Nothing good though. Commerce. Okay, so e-commerce conversion tracking ID. Yeah, that's just a tracker. Google Ads, Google Tag Manager conversion tracking. So these are very popular keywords. That's actually I'm gonna want to check phrase match. Can I get so one track conversion Google Analytics? Obviously, yeah, indoor. Okay, that's completely different topic. How does Google Analytics track conversions? Google Ads track conversions? Obviously, if I would be browsing for this based on what I would see here, I would be going completely off with it would be going completely off with providing something for like Google Ads or Facebook ads and analytics. Basically, I would be like, yeah, how would I? Because one thing, actually, okay, I need to step back. We're tracking conversions, so we're thinking, okay, conversions. What can we do with this? There are there's because we're talking conversions, then we're talking basically already two types of conversions. We're talking what you would call macro conversions, basically sales. Um, basically sales, some kind of signups, whatever. We'll be talking also. You would call okay, I just like micro conversions. That would be like add to cart, um, join the newsletter, etc. So when we're talking conversions, we already need to think about what association we have with this. We wouldn't use necessarily micro, but we'd use like, okay, so we're tracking conversions. What are we tracking? We're maybe tracking sales. We're tracking signups. You might be tracking visitors onto the site. We might be tracking the funnel performance. So like funnels, revenue. Need to dump some ideas down in the notepad. What we'll actually be tracking. Jesus Christ, what do we track? Okay, so we have the macro conversions, we have the micro conversions for basically for the funnels. We have revenue. What we also could be tracking conversions for could even be in the like physical retail as well. So that's I'm not going that way, but and obviously very very common topics would be Google Analytics, ads, Meta. I mean Facebook. It's more like Facebook. Common topics. Best ways to track conversions in AdWords. Best ways to convert tracks. So yeah, so okay, so we have some keywords. Then I could think like what you can offer when you do the track conversions. Because you can offer tracking. So you could offer a service, help people, let's say, help people improve their conversion tracking. This could be you could have like consultations, courses, workshops. Okay, so you could have consultations, courses, workshops. Done for something like done for you, all in one service, something like that. All in one solution to basically improve all your funnels. Then you could also do some kind of directory even maybe. List of resources to track, to list of resources for conversion tracking. Not ideal. I don't think you'd ever go there, but then you could obviously go to soft like products basically. I mean not products, but let's say just call it SaaS. Some kind of conversion tracker, conversion tracking software. For your website / funnel or something like that, for example. Then it could be a dashboard of key metrics of key conversion metrics, both macro and micro. There's a lot of directions you could take that part. Now I'm not even doing SEO research. Now I'm just trying to come up with business ideas. But that's basically if you start with the domain name. But just similar for Dennis as well with the woodworking therapy. Just that this one's there's a lot of to unpack with just generic keyword as track conversions. Because there's a lot of where you could go. Because it's also here would also be important. Not just that, but also niches or industries you'd be focusing on. E-commerce is one. Like that's e-commerce is usually the like you probably would like straight up start here if you're just like thinking about like the most market you could cover with the least perhaps resistance to your product would be actually e-commerce, for example, because everyone wants to track numbers in e-commerce. Like you're running ads, you're running all kinds of campaigns. You have often not like rather slim margin, especially if you're not operating on a large scale with all the efficiency you can achieve at scale. So your margins might be just 10%, for example. So you would definitely be hopefully focusing on your numbers, and tracking conversions well helps with that. So there you'd be not tracking just the conversion rate, but you could be tracking funnel performance. You could be tracking landing page performance, not exactly funnel, but a smaller scale like landing page performance. You could be tracking. You could even, I mean, obviously you have track conversions that come. It's more generic. It's not like you're tracking some small specific thing. What did I wanted to say? Okay, okay. Yeah, so that would be e-commerce. Then obviously you would have SaaS. And with SaaS, you would be, I guess you would normally be tracking conversions in either also in the app and outside of the app with landing pages and whatever lead magnets you have, funnels, I guess you could track. But I noticed that especially if you're dealing with smaller SaaS, like significantly more resistance in the indie space right now to like people getting used to like some kind of conversion tracking. But there's definitely a market where people want to know more, because I've noticed that often uh like not even like small indie creators but also larger accounts. Oh, you mean in like for I mean currency conversion. Yeah, that's actually I would need to like yeah, but usually the Google results, actually the Shopify results take over a lot, because as I mentioned, it's what you're actually focused on primarily is when you're just using this like track conversions. It's because the most common reasons people actually browse conversions uh, for like tracking conversions is exactly the ads and e-com. So those are the two, like and even within the ads, it's often that those are the e-commerce sites running ads, because they're the most interested in tracking the conversion from, for example, from ads. So that's why you're seeing a lot of that, because that's what I meant, that the niches industries like e-commerce, SaaS. I don't think you're gonna be convincing many other businesses to track conversions. Like I could check, actually that's something I should actually try to. Oh gosh, why is it so slow? Track conversions for. Can I do track conversions for? Oh no, it's. I'm getting in this track conversion kit for tractors. Actually, a little bit of a bad keyword. Track conversion kit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Where am I getting? I think I need to actually switch the keywords here. Conversion tracking for. I'm actually gonna need to not match the domain, but try to tracking for. Can I get a phrase match for this? Conversion tracking for Google Ads. Very, very, very low volume though. I'm actually getting very low volume, so I need to. Okay, so conversion tracking global volume 3.8K. I need to now check what I can get in these ideas. Questions, how to set up. Questions often are nice, even if the volume is low. What am I getting in the conversion tracking? This would be, does Alexa track conversations? Why am I getting Jesus? Because it's broad match. How much do I get? How to set up conversion track in Google Ads? I'm not providing education. Yeah, that one another thing I didn't even put in this, because I mentioned somewhere here courses and workshops. That's one, like track conversion can be obviously an educational platform to teach people to how to track conversions better and stuff. But I don't think it's the best approach, because I've noticed even with the spaces I did on X, when it comes to like conversion optimization and even like ad subjects, especially for like indie developers, and I guess generally audiences that are pretty new to doing their like to measuring their like the key performance indicators. They usually not respond very well to like something like conversion tracking, because it's also like, because the conversion tracking in general requires some volume to be like statistically significant as well, if you're doing some kind of test, for example, and making changes, and you want to like technically it's not a topic that even is often relevant to someone who's just starting out, but they should be paying attention overall. So so currently I'm actually stuck on this because I'm like trying to figure out what you can do. Like I know a couple ideas that I'm I guess currently not exactly mentioning, but there are some ideas specifically I would go on. But if I'm browsing based on keywords, I'd probably be stuck because I would be like seeing Google ads. I have a domain and I'm thinking what to do with it, right? I look at the keywords and I'm stuck looking at something like Google Ads, Google Ads. How do I set up Google Ads? Do I launch a course for how to track conversions with Google for Google Ads? Or do I launch a course how to do like the Google Analytics GA4, for example? A new thing, relatively new thing. People didn't understand how to use it for a long time. Many still don't. You do a course for GA4, right? Your how to track conversions with GA4. You have the domain track conversions. You have a course there for teaching people how to do GA4 proper like reporting, for example, how to set up the proper reporting, how to set up probably some kind of events for the Google Tag Manager and everything, and so you can track everything in Google Analytics. Maybe some kind of resource uh, or template for the reports. I don't know, something like that. You just provide that. If I'm looking at the keywords, just if I'm looking at keywords that I see here, like how to add conversion tracking. But the problem, all these keywords, I would not even want to rank for them. Not rank for them, but I would not even want to go for like these kind of keywords because I'm pretty sure everything I would be doing here, I would be getting AI overview and results from Google Help. One, two. Oh yeah, here I'm getting some word stream. And this is actually interesting because if I would be going like this direction, I would need to check this domain because whatever they ranked number 3, I would definitely need to check that domain because there's a chance they are having their ranking for 276k keywords with that's based on CPC, so the traffic value for them is 2.2 million technically, and they're ranking they're ranking for SEO position. Yeah, they're ranking with people ask featured snippet for SEO, social media marketing, how to go live on TikTok, position 1. Are you serious? So basically, this site can rank for almost anything in these niches, and have a good position. I mean, they even have a top 20 position 25 for best porn sites. So I'm not, you know, yeah, these guys are just ranking for whatever, right? What the hell? They even like pages? 2029 business name, Thanksgiving, Christmas holiday greeting wishes. So this is just how much is 2009 article? Find anyone's personal email. They're just ranking with basically anything. Yeah, there's a lot of these sites. Yeah, these are the kind of sites that they have built so much authority previously that they're just ranking for whatever. And so the fact that someone else outside of Google ranked here, unfortunately, in this scenario, not very relevant. Yeah, here you are actually getting some, but these sites are all having probably a little bit more authority. So you would not actually, even if these are like low volume keywords, your chances to properly outrank Shopify community, Quora, Google Groups, and Reddit or Google Ads, HubSpot, unfortunately, not much, not much chance for you. So that's why for example, you'd be looking at these keywords and you see a lot of low volume keywords, and you'd be specifically seeing, oh yeah, Google ads and everything. Like, yeah, you probably have keywords there, but contextually not the best keywords for you to go for. However, there's definitely something, like there's a lot of, but you can see what the people are worried about. They're worried about the Google ads. They want to add Google ads conversion tracking to Shopify. At least that's their question. So they don't understand how to track their Google ads, how to track their e-commerce conversion with Google ads in relation to their Shopify sales. Basically, they're missing the events data to later, also basically to have the conversion value set up in Google Ads for their e-commerce conversions, and also same with the having the data tracked in Google Analytics. Probably they just don't have that set up, so they would ask this question. Okay, so how does conversion tracking? Yes, because right now when I'm looking at this conversion tracking and stuff for the domain, I see a lot of Bing ads and everything. So I would be very inclined to be providing, almost like services or anything for those people who actually struggle setting up the conversion tracking for ads platforms, because what they're worried about is not losing money, obviously, on ads, and they want to see how well the ads perform. There's a lot of platforms who offer those services, but that's where you would be inclined to go, and that's why I also mentioned in the niches and industries that e-commerce would be very likely candidate if you would just directly think about it. But you can obviously go with very specific niche specific, not niche necessarily, but go outside of the normal industries and start thinking about tracking funnels for just for some niche, let's not necessarily niche, but think that, like, for example, even like Mark, I believe Mark released his analytics tool, and then Nico had his A/B testing tool. Now, obviously, he also consider their tools are obviously trying to probably target them to the smaller indie creators and stuff to make it very simple, get everything in one place when you have a lot of projects. That's already a direction you can think about. Like, yeah, okay, what do you do with tracking conversions for smaller niches, for people who, for example, have a lot of small projects and it doesn't make sense for them to set separate tracking for each project, because what they're actually doing is sometimes maybe even using their audience, like monetizing their audience. So now you're getting a little bit deeper, thinking about like tracking conversions for creators perhaps and things like that. And that's not going to reflect in the keywords. Now I'm going out and just more on this side what I had written down here. That, for example, the niches would be creators, many platforms, products. So what you can do for creators, for example, what you can do for would be nice. It's even you can mention indie hackers here, although you don't want to sell your products to indie hackers usually, but it's the same issue with creators actually, in a way. Like, and then what you offer was obviously here would be the services, directory, SaaS, and dashboard of key conversion metrics. Well, here that would be different for different industries. So you could choose one industry and you could select the key metrics that you perhaps know very well for that industry, and you could try to create a good dashboard for the specific industry. For example, if let's say you're monetizing your audience, you actually want to know, like I made that post on X about about what was what revenue per engaged follower. So the idea is that you could make metrics like that, dashboards like that. Just focus on specific metrics in whatever niche you. In one niche down for creators, it might be caring about what your numbers are specifically per subscriber, per follower, whatever. For another niche, it might be tracking like what kind of performance you get out of your social media posts, an actual performance, like maybe in sales or newsletter subscribers, whatever your like this end goal is. At least actually getting some tracking numbers out of that and understanding like how the dynamic works per different host type, for example, different, I don't know, time zones, whatever. Um, there's a lot of directions. Obviously, the issue there would be that if you don't have access to the APIs, you would need to be scraping the data from the platforms, and that's to get the engagement metrics, for example, and that's very problematic for something like X, especially. But that's directions you could take because now I'm actually trying to create ideas. This is not even a SEO researches right now because when I went through the SEO, like I would be so stuck on those keywords with some kind of ecom ads related tracking, which is also important. But there's quite a lot of stuff already for that, and depending on a niche, you might not actually attract the audience. So so you so I'm not sure if you're going into niche with that, for example, if I would be doing it, but it looks more attractive to actually go into a niche where you can offer some added value that doesn't exist yet. Um, okay. I think I've been already streaming for like 1 hour, actually. I am streaming for 1 hour. But I am losing some of my ideas. If you have any other ideas or questions, if you're still watching, listening, whatever, I actually want to check my stream. Oh yeah, there's yeah. I guess Dennis is still as a viewer or a listener. Maybe. I'm just checking also how the quality of it looks. Hey, looks pretty good for now. Yeah, I should definitely check out and go to sleep early. Because I definitely should also be going to sleep early. It's 4 a.m., so it's early in the morning. Yeah, that's the text quality and everything looks, I guess, decent because I have to reduce my I have to reduce my resolution on my screen to 180p, which I do not like because I can see the pixels. Like if I look at stuff, I can see the pixels on my end. I really hate it, but it looks much better on stream because the moment I switch to like 4K, it's questionable. If I switch to 1440p, it also doesn't look good, and I believe because it's not like linear scaling from 4K to 180p. At least it's like just double. But with the 1440p, it's not linear scaling, so it also seems a little bit odd. So I just can't downscale to 1440p. And I don't know what I can do actually because even if I increase the scaling on the screen and the fonts, like they were still like off. So yeah, 180p seems to be fine, and I guess X also only accepts 180p, just like Twitch. So I can't actually stream 4K anyway, until they get the 4K on Twitch, which I guess will be soonish TM since they announced it during the TwitchCon. Yeah, you might want to do a better screencasting app, and I think I'll definitely continue doing these live streams even if they're late at night when everyone's sleeping. It's just my sleep schedule after I was sick has been very off because the last 2 nights I've gone to sleep after 5 a.m. and I've been waking up around like I okay, one of the days I woke up pretty early, but yeah, because Daniel told me he will see me in 3 hours, and I was like, nah, I can push in 3 sleep cycles, but I actually did wake up after 3 hours. But yesterday I actually woke up at like 1 p.m. I think that's when I got up. So I got the sleep hours in, but my sleep schedule is completely destroyed right now, and I don't think I can get it properly back like quickly because I just can't fall asleep. So like it's completely shifted now. If when I was younger I could do the not sleeping through the night and then like wait until the next night, so you know you don't sleep for like 36 hours or something, and that resets it pretty easily. But I can't. That was back then. You know, now the body can't actually handle it. Yeah, yeah. No, it's a thing I can't even do anymore. Yeah, like if you're talking about and yeah, if anyone's watching on X, I am generally responding to chat from Dennis on Twitter, out of all places. And why is it replaying my? What do you mean 22 minutes? No, I was just opening my. It's alive. It's still live, right? Okay. It was just like I've looked at my X stream and it's like saying that, oh, it's a recording playing back from like 17 out of 22 minutes. I'm like, did my stream die? But no, it's live. It's just X is bugging all over the place. Yeah, those problems. I prefer not to do it again either. But that used to be what I could do. It did help reset the sleep schedule. But nowadays, I just need to fight against it somehow. Somehow get myself to sleep early and then try to keep it. But for now, I'm doing streams, I guess, during this time. Obviously, I can always try to reschedule them earlier and do them earlier while other people are not sleeping. I think it's possible. It's just I have not been trying as much because sometimes get distracted. Yeah, and I'm just sitting there now chatting, and you obviously need to go to sleep early, right? Which I also should go to sleep early. Yeah, I guess next time is tomorrow actually. Tomorrow is an earlier stream. It's 9 p.m. CET. 9 p.m. CET. So I need to actually create yeah, that's GTM. Is there a time zone? These are not even the correct positions. Why does it give me random locations based on my IP address? But my IP address is not correctly tracking on Google because the ISP is just adding it in a random location. Wait, not what I wanted. Anyway, yeah, the 9 p.m. CET to like PST or whatever it is. Pacific time is 12. Yeah, I believe that's the approximate time. Pacific time it's 12, and then and I guess the for you then it's probably is like what 3 o'clock or something like that. I'm confused. PDT, I guess that's the correct time. Place and time zone. It's not even my time zone. Not even my place, yo. Okay, so I don't know how to use this. I don't even know. Don't use these widgets. Let's just stay Boston so we can check on that side of the. Jesus, can I select a time here? Okay, for me it's not even this. Okay, Central European times 3. Yeah, it's for you. It's 9 p.m. Okay, so it's a 7-hour difference. So 9 p.m. CET, that would mean it's 2 p.m. So yeah, it's for it's 6 hours, 7 hours for me, but 6 hours with CAT. So it's actually I guess it's 3 p.m. for you. Yeah, and tomorrow 3 p.m. for you, and I guess for the ones who are in Cali, I guess it's around 12 then, the live stream, something like that. $6? Wait. The hell? I mean, they have the Eastern European time zone, right? Yeah. No, wait. PTM. It's 3 a.m. there right now? Huh? Okay, it is, I guess. No, it's 4 per me, but it's 3 for them. Even though it's technically Eastern, it's considered Eastern European Standard Time. So they don't have the daylight saving time. Yeah, it looks like they don't. Yeah, I think they were switched. Okay, makes sense. There's actually 1 hour difference, although geographically there's no difference. Okay, fair enough. So that's why. Yeah. All right. So the difference there would be, yeah. Okay, so it's good 7 hours for me, but with CET, which is 9 p.m., it'll do be 3 p.m. for you. And so I guess that's the stream we do for a little bit of research for the job boards tomorrow, because the person has, I believe, some kind of job board for AR, like augmented reality, mixed reality, virtual reality jobs, some kind of job board for that. So that's tomorrow's stream. Obviously, we're gonna go try to reset. I'm not gonna do any prep at all. I'm just gonna YOLO it, just check live what we can find. Mainly because also like these, if I'm doing like it completely blind, this is exactly how the process would start looking when you come doing completely blind. This is also how the process would be more similar for you when you start browsing it. Yeah, you're scratching your head. So am I. For the yeah. So yeah, but it's nice to actually have you chat on the Twitch for now and keep me company on this random live stream we did. But yeah, hopefully we get some ideas also for your woodworking therapy part. Although I don't know if you're gonna go that direction. But it was also that the Reddit also showed that post with on the search with the image, about doing the therapy. Using woodworking as therapy, and then they're just doing their own project, which is actually nice because there could also be some kind of directory of all kinds of projects people do. Doesn't have to be, but could. Some kind of community aspect. But yeah, I should be also. I should get going and finally prepare for sleep myself. While I look at this trackconversions.com, this domain has been sold. Yep. Yeah. Bye, Dennis. So I can also move on and go to sleep. Because the last 10 minutes have been just completely fried and just not actually doing anything. Just looking at a blank screen. Love it. Oh yeah, someday you should also go over some spicy content like heater levels, SEO on his websites. Anyway, see you guys. Anyone who still might be listening. No, I'm just considering actually going through that. I mean, that's what got me blocked. That's part of the reason what got me blocked. Might as well get double blocked, triple blocked, quadruple blocked, penta blocked, whatever. Just, I mean, I mean, maybe there's something good to say about it. You know, he has a lot of backlinks. A lot of backlinks has nothing to do with his audience or his brand. That's not even his real name. Nothing. It doesn't have anything to do. Though the backlinks have nothing to do with the brand. It's all the product. The product is all that matters. Build it and they will come. You know, I mentioned I'm also getting a therapy domain. If you're still listening, I'm also getting therapy domain. It's actually going to be related to like idea therapy, you know, like therapy for your ideas. You know, like fuck EQ. Your ideas need the high IQ treatment. Something like that. So if you hear it, you heard it here first. Yeah, so I think you don't need therapy for that. You need. Okay, I was. Okay, I almost said something I shouldn't say. Not on stream. But nah, it's. I was really pissed off. I didn't get the lowiq.com. You know, actually $900. I mean, obviously, if I continued bidding, it would go up a lot more. But it's a good domain. You can use a meme gallery. You can do the IQ memes on there. You can do whatever you want with that. Or you can just actually do some kind of puzzle games and whatever interactive content that you just farm those ad views on each click they make on the website. And they get like IQ points as a benchmark. If you really want to boost your IQ, you can get some microtransactions in there. Anyway, I'm just delaying. I'm just delaying going to sleep or whatever. I don't feel sleepy at all. That's a problem. Obviously, I went to sleep 1 hour. 1 hour from now would be the time I have fallen asleep last couple days. Not that I have fallen asleep. I also I don't have a problem necessarily always when I feel sleepy. I don't have a problem falling asleep, but I don't feel sleepy. That's the difference. Reading a boring book often is actually used to be a good strategy. So I could go and oh yeah, right, you have a different problem. And definitely one thing I hate is waking up too early. Like when I always hated that because I had like there was a time when I had these Mondays when I used to need to travel in between cities, and I would wake up on Monday sometimes. Basically, I would be technically living in Riga, studying in Riga, but I would visit like hometown or something. And on Monday morning, I often would be like going to Riga, so I'd take an early train so I get to school in time. And that was those days were just disgusting. If I wake up like at 4 a.m. But when I was younger, I could do that. Now I feel destroyed if I just have to like completely change the schedule for one day. I'm not sure what I'm looking at this side. I'm just browsing. Oh yeah, right. Remote okay. .com? Was it .com? Yep, this is the right domain. Oh yeah, the backlinks, of course, the AI photo generator, tiny cloud interior applicant AI, nomad list, of course. There's no just linking to himself. Indexed pages 429, too many requests. Oh, because the CMrush was trying to scrape the website, I guess. And what they got back was too many requests because he's actually throttling the scraping from whatever service. That's sometimes interesting if you end up throttling also the Google's robots. Maybe you have some indexing issues there if you actually throttle the Google robots as well. Something to think about sometimes. Not that they would be scraping the same way with strategy where they just like suddenly send all the requests. That's not usually the case, but still, if you have some accidental issues with your bot prevention, you can sometimes ruin it for the Google bots as well, for example. And that's not ideal because you just cause indexing issues for yourself. Minor issues with self-hosting that way, but irrelevant if you don't actually block the traffic. Yeah, I might go over these projects from levels someday. Maybe someday soon when I don't have anything to stream about. Anyway, I finally need to stop streaming. Anyway, thank you anyone who tuned in. Especially Dennis because he was on Twitch almost the whole time. Half asleep probably. Alright.